This is Sandy, and I just wanted to share with you today a really cute idea using dominoes, ink, and embossing powders with the heat gun to create what I call little sentiment boxes. And what I did was use the domino, and I'll open one up. I took and stamped the little puppy dogs on there, and then I heat embossed the embossing powder, and then I added little footings, just little beads, and I did another domino with a sentiment for the bottom. I attached it together by using, you can use ribbon, you can use cardstock, you can use anything you would like, and then just put ribbon around. And I think they turned out really, really adorable. Now the ribbon I found I used with this one. When I use the ribbon, it's a little more flexible. It bends, turns, twists. But the cardstock, and I also used this here. Let's see if you can see that. And that's self-adhesive. And the cardstock gives it more of a firmer, doesn't move around, and it's steadier, which I like that better. So I'll go through the process and show you how I put these together. Yeah, this one I used the glitter self-adhesive tape, and it really does look like it's engraved. I mean, it's got the glitter, but it's not going anywhere, and it just embeds it. It's so pretty. It really is. So I'm going to have my daughter help me so I can go through the steps here. And what I did was I chose the stamp that I wanted, this one, and I like for the top to have the domino numbers in the corner. Now I use these beads. You can use pearls, you can use anything, but it helps me to line up the beads because you're going to put your footing on the top domino. So, and this is the ink I use, just the black. So, got my die ready, got pretty inked up there, and positioned my stamp, and for the bottom, doesn't matter if all four corners because it's on the bottom, the footing's not going to rest on that. So I chose this for my sentiment. And it's by Theodore Roosevelt, but I don't have enough room to actually include him on that. So I line it up the best I can. Give a little press with the gel stamps. You don't want to give too much because if you do, you're going to have smudgy. Then take your embossing powder, sprinkle thick, now my son had asked me one year what I wanted for my birthday. And I told him a heat gun. Well, he does industrial. So he got me an industrial heat gun. I love it. So you heat that up. Get it good and hot. Once you heated it really good, it's going to be really hot, so you don't want to touch it. Then the next thing you do, you take the top portion, which is going to be this here. This one I did because I knew this was going to be too hot to do anything with for a while. So you flip it over, and you're going to put your beads on the four corners. And if you notice, I don't have, where did my other bead go? So you would, I use the E6000. It's very strong. So you're not going to lose your beads. They're not going to fall off after a few times of opening up your box. It's going to keep it on there. So this is what I use to adhere my beads to my domino. Now once that's taken care of, then I'm going to take it and I'm going to put my piece on the back. That's my binding piece. Now you can use a strip of ribbon. You want 3/4 of an inch if you're using these type of beads, because you want to just be under the dominoes like that. You don't want to be up over or down below. You want to rest your ribbon centered a little below. So you adhere that, and you can use hot glue, but I did not like the effect of the hot glue. So I did use the Aleene's tacky glue. It helped to center it better, so that's what I did. You can see what works best for you. But this, I used the cardstock, and it gives it a nice. Now this one is the ribbon, and like I said, the ribbon, I don't care for it. It moves a little too much. Now this is self-adhesive bling. I don't know. It's not ribbon. Well, it's like ribbon. Now the front of it, I want to start in the center of the front, because that's where I'm going to put my little bead or something. And I'm going to just do this tightly around to make sure that it sticks. And now there we go. Okay, so there's the top. Then I'm going to do the bottom. Now on the bottom, because I'm not going to have the bead out there to kind of cover up the seam. Uh-oh. I just took the adhesive right off. So I'm going to put this back on. And do it over again. I'm the one that cannot chew bubble gum and talk at the same time. Okay, so now I'm going to take this and center it in the back. I want to make sure that I cover my hinge there. I'm going to firmly pull it. All the way around and line up the best that I can. this would be pretty on the back, but I don't want my bead to fall off either. So I love this glue. It's gonna give me a good solid stick, and it's gonna keep. And of course I'm gonna get it all over me, but there we go. There we are. And that's all there is to it. It's extremely easy to do. And I think they are just so cute. So this one was made with the cardstock in the inside for the hinge. Now, these are cooled down, and like I said, next step would be to put my little beads on for my footing. And you can use beads, you can use anything you want. You just want it to raise up so that it's not a closed box. So you can kind of see there's something in there. And I think they're adorable. They really are. Well, I thank you. And like I said, you can use any kind of trim. You can use any kind of trim to go around the edges. I like these. As you can see, I like these. I used it quite a bit. Well, I thank you, and you have a wonderful day, and I hope I've given you some ideas. Thank you.